You're tuning in to Mentoring Monday with Felicia Freyoff, founder and executive director of Divas Mentoring Program. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You guys are tuning in to Mentoring Monday. All right, I am your host, just in case this is your first time watching. I'm your host, Felicia Freyoff, founder and executive director of Divas Mentoring Program.
And I'm Janaya Avila, daughter of the founder, also another member of Diva Mentoring Program.
All right, so this week we have something special just for you. And you know, I tell you that every week because it's the truth, okay? So it doesn't matter what time of day you guys are watching, just as long as you watch. All right, so this week we are going to talk about building yourself into a brand, taking who you already are and making yourself a brand to society, okay? So, Janaya, tell me what else we have going on. What are our subtopics?
Our subtopics are how you view yourself, how others view you, and how social media portrays you.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into our topics. All right, so our first topic is how you view yourself. The way you view yourself is very important. Only you can determine whether or not you're going to be successful. The only thing standing between you and your destiny is you. So make the decision today that you're going to achieve the most out of this year, out of your lifetime, out of this month, out of this week. All you have to do is proclaim that. Put it in your mind that this is going to happen for me because I view myself as successful. I view myself as financially stable. I view myself as someone that can give back to the community in a way that's larger than me. Okay? So take a moment to really reflect on how you see yourself. Do you see yourself as that businesswoman or maybe that businessman? Do you see yourself as that entrepreneur? I mean, what is it that you want for yourself? How do you view yourself?
And the best way to predict the future is to create it. And that was once said by Abraham Lincoln. And honestly, if you actually take the time and patience to put into what you want to be or who you want to see or where you want to go, then you can achieve anything if you believe that it's possible.
Also, guys, you have to be confident. Like, be confident in your ability to succeed. Only you can push yourself. Everyone else, they can try to help you and motivate you and encourage you. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you to decide that this is who I am. This is who I want to be. These are the things that I want to accomplish. Okay? And the way that you view yourself is so very important because if you don't think highly of yourself, how do you expect someone else to think highly of you? It's up to you guys to make that difference. So, start today. Start today. You're great. You're amazing. You can give back. You are powerful. You are God's chosen one. You are God's child. Believe that. And if you don't believe it, keep saying it until you do. All right, so on with our next topic. Our subtopic, of course, it is how other people view you. Now, we've heard plenty of times before that, it don't matter. I don't care what other people think about me.
It does.
It matters, okay? Because first of all, in order to get around this crazy world, it's not what you know. It's who you know. I've seen plenty of people with college degrees doing amazing things, but they're not connected enough to be successful. So you have to brand yourself and know that other people do matter. What other people think does matter, okay? Because once again, it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know and what they know about you. Because what they know about you can either further your career goals and education and ability to open up these businesses, or it can hinder you from being able to do those things because they know so much about you. Okay? So make sure that you guys are really looking at how other people view you. You know, don't hold on to it so much where you just believe that, you know, you can't do anything because these people are watching you or, you know, anything like that. But I do want you to know that what they pick up on you and the things that they may know about you, those things can hunt you for the rest of your life. You know, so you kind of want to be careful with the decisions that you guys are making, especially because it's such a small world.
It is.
The people that you think you may never see again.
You will.
You will. Okay, so just be careful. Be kind to other people. That's like the number one rule. Love other people, and even if you don't like what they're doing, you don't have to be the one to gossip about it or anything like that, because the world is so small and everything comes back around. And you don't want to be put in a situation where you're in front of someone who you used to talk about, and then now you're asking for a job from this very same person. So just be so mindful of how you are being portrayed by other people, because what other people think does matter.
And always be kind to people, because you never know if that person will lead you to big time or big opportunities that you never know that you behold or have the power to, gain.
And you never know who's connected with who.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. Sometimes we're waiting on these blessings but the blessing is right there in front of the person that we don't want to speak to. But they know someone who knows somebody else who can put you where you want to be. Okay, so just be mindful just when you're out and about. How are you being perceived? Are you this loud, obnoxious person? Which is nothing wrong with that, because I'm extremely loud all the time. But I know when to cut things on and I know when to cut things off. Okay, so just know how to conduct yourself in different environments, and know that people are always watching you. They're watching your every move all the time. Even when you think people aren't watching, they are. So how would they view you? What do you think people are saying about you? Not that you have to keep up with that and care about what everyone says about you, but honestly, if you were outside of yourself and you were listening to a conversation with other people, how do you think they would think about you, or what would they say about you? And if you can think that it's anything that's negative or anything that you don't even think of yourself, then maybe it's time to kind of reconstruct how you are being portrayed and the things that you are doing that would make other people feel that maybe you aren't a person of integrity or of honor, So just kind of think about those things and make those changes so that you can be viewed the way that you view yourself, which hopefully is positive. All right, and our last subtopic for today is how social media portrays you. Now, I'm personally not on social media right now, only because I like to cleanse myself away from it. And I know that I need it for the growth of my business. However, I noticed that it began to consume me just a little bit. So I wanted to cut back and, refocus my time so that I can be beneficial to you guys. But when I was on social media, not everybody is doing a great job of portraying themselves in the most positive light. Now, everyone has freedom of speech and freedom of post in that case as well. But I look at the long term. If I was to pass away today, God forbid, how would I be portrayed by social media? If someone didn't know me and, you see everyone become a hashtag X, Y, and Z. And then the first thing that you do, you click on that little link to figure out who that person is. And then as you're strolling through, you're realizing negativity. Gossip. How do you want to be portrayed when you leave? And even if you're not leaving, just by people who don't know you. What is your social media saying about you? Is it saying that you are optimistic, and that you're positive and giving back to the community? Or is it saying that you're taking so much and are a person that never gives? Or maybe you're the one that's constantly cursing on your post, or, posting sexual type of material on your Facebook or on your Instagram and Snapchat and wherever other social media devices that you guys are using. But begin to market yourself as a brand. When I say Felicia Freyall, I need people to know that, oh yeah, that's Felicia Freyall. She's always saying something positive. She's always trying to give back. She's always, striving to thrive. You want to build yourself up. And the only way that you can build yourself up is to look intrinsically and extrinsically to figure out how you portray yourself and how other people are portraying you. Okay? So whatever, and this is not to bring anyone down, by all means, everything I do is for motivational purpose only. That's it. So look back at your social media. Not telling you to delete anything, but from this day forward, pledge to build yourself as a brand.
Also, what you post on your social media, when it's time for you to get interviews, like for business-wise, they will go through all of that just to be sure that whatever reputation you have does not damage their business name if you get accepted into the business or school.
Take a pause right there, Janiyah. That was so great. She said, so it doesn't damage the business name. Now, if a business can do their research to make sure that someone else doesn't bring shame on their business, why can't we build ourselves as a brand and evaluate ourselves to make sure that we're not bringing shame on our business? Market yourselves. You guys are important. You are building your brand. You are building you. You are building a legacy for your family. What will your family say about you? In the long run, what would they say? When they look back and they look at the photos and they look at everything that you've accomplished, what positive thing could they possibly say? So, I hope that this helped you guys in some little way. You know, we're trying to make the videos shorter because I noticed that they are long. But I know that we are going to get towards that goal closer and closer throughout the year. Okay, so I want you guys to know that you are very powerful. Building your brand is very important because, once again, how you view yourself is the utmost important. But how other people view you is important as well. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do our affirmation. This week, I will change the things that I can.
I will change the things that I can.
And I will accept the things that I can.
And I will accept the things that I can.
I know that everything is working for my good.
I know that everything is working for my good.
Because I am honest.
Because I am honest.
Humble.
And
working on the attitude of my heart. I am God's chosen one. And because of the gifts that God has given me. I will do great things. All right, guys. It's Monday. Be excellent this week. Go out into the world. Change something. If you don't change something, at least change yourself. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment. Do not keep this good word for yourself. Okay. Please give back by sharing. Okay. And go out there and make yourself a brand. Because if you don't brand yourself, who will? We hope you enjoyed this week's Mentoring Monday. Please join us next week. Also visit our website at www.divasmentoringprogram.com.